Hey guys, welcome to the Swiss B-Roll Challenge Mid-Talk. With me, my name Kevin from Visuals and Julia from Sony. Hello!
Hi, nice to have you here, Kev, in the Sony studio. As you can see, this is our Sony studio here in Schlieren. And what we want to do today is first of all, to have a look into the behind the scenes of your really beautiful Swiss B-Roll Challenge promo video. It's a really cool video. So we want to look a little bit how it's done, and then in the second part we want to look into first send in videos that we have already become from
What burning under my nails, yes. What's
and
happening?
We have some beautiful stuff here. So yeah, I think we start with the behind the scenes. We'll start this video here. And
we did this, baseline video, and we just want to keep it simple as possible. And welcome to our Visuals video studio. It's basically a prep room. It's super narrow, super tiny as well, but we decided to do it there because that's the only space what we have basically. And we go for one key light. That was the idea behind it. We just want to do it with one light. That's why we're setting up there an aperture 300X with a big softbox and the grid. The grid helps a lot to avoid the spill of the light and showing some stuff what you don't want to show. The Rocco case on the side, not really nice to see. And first of all, we had this beautiful idea. Basically, I had this nice idea to using the big screen in the background as a nice scenery, you know, showing some beautiful mountains, but it was hard to match it with the frame rate. It was always a bit flickering and reflecting some lights. It was not looking that nice, and that's why we choose then to black it down. So we installed the roll mops. That's why we call it roll mops, like black molten on the roll. We call it roll mops in Switzerland. I'm not sure it's the right word, but basically we make anything black. And after that
looks good. So you have really the focus on the products. You're not distracted from the background.
No, and we had not much space to show. If you have maybe a bigger room at home, it's maybe nicer to watch, but our studio is so small, we had to make anything black. That's the easiest. And then we was just shooting with one light. And we went to the store, bought anything what was pure Swiss for us. I mean, we put Aromat, Toblerone, Swiss knife, all of this product. And our big challenge was bring any product that we bought back all in this video. It has to be involved somehow. And then at the end, we kind of managed it to involve it.
So this video was scripted, or it was really freestyle, or?
I wish it would be scripted. There was no script at all, guys. It was fully freestyle. We just put on some good music in the background and we went through one shot after the other, and we was running with the flow, I say.
Okay, well, we don't see it that it's not scripted.
Thank you very much.
Really
lovely. You know, some guys have maybe a better workflow than us. When you script it and you're planning the shots and planning the transitions, you can achieve even a better result, I guess. But it was good fun, and we had some good moments there. Yeah, that's for sure.
So about the lens, I think this is the 60-35 you worked in.
This is the 16-35 working very well if you smack chocolate with a hammer. No, we shot anything on that lens.
Okay.
And by this shot especially, we had a bit of thing. We was thinking about the focus. It's pretty hard to get it, so we want to shoot it first of all manually. But manually, guys, there was no chance at all on a 2.8. Boy, that was so hard to get.
It's really hard, yeah.
So we were shooting it all out of focus, because the autofocus works so well. So we end up shooting the whole thing on autofocus because it was just working amazing.
You have worked with the touch focus? Or?
I was working with the touch focus. After that, you told me you have this little option. You can even make focus transition.
Yeah, focus transition. I love really this feature. So that's really nice.
It's
so you can really touch from point A to point B, and then you have this natural look in transition. You can already set up the speed, for example. But yeah, of course, you can only make the touch focus as well.
It's a beautiful feature if you know, but we just not know that feature. The Sony FX3 have so much things inside. You have really.
We have a lot of option and a lot of function that you can do. So, of course, you
touch
don't need
focus?
to use everything, but you are prepared for
Exactly,
everything.
you're prepared for anything. Touch focus, I can say, works very well. Even in our low light situation, what we had, but there was not much light, and we were shooting on 1600 ISO, and yeah, that was a perfect workflow at the end.
Yeah, so that's my next question. So, how it works in the post-production? So, you have this really punctual light here, and if you want to bring a little bit more light on the side of the boxes, you had enough information with this footage from the FX3.
We cranked the ISO a bit, and the good thing is in the final end product there was no need to add any noise reduction at all. There was no need to add any grading at all at the final. We just shot it basically like it is, just a bit little touch-ups, but that's just really like basic, and that's the real good thing on the FX3, on this new sensor what you got from Sony. This is so in low light, so nice to shoot. You have not to worry about so crazy about this noise what you had earlier times.
Absolutely, that's really a special build for the FX3 sensor with the 12.5 megapixel to have a lot of information, or to have information in all environment that you want to shoot with FX3. So you're really flexible with this camera as well. And I see you have shoot everything handheld, so no tripod use it.
No.
What was the setting for the stabilization?
It was on active stabilization,
okay.
And the good thing is we're just getting bored about tripods. You know that maybe. You have to always put them on the right position, then it's in the way, and then you have to fix it, and then it's not really, and then you just need it a bit lower. So we get away from this tripod thing, shot anything handheld because it makes so much fun to shoot handheld, and with this active stabilization it makes the job real easy to achieve, because there was no stabilization in post-production. You have in Catalyst real nice options to make stabilization in post, but we not even used it because it was not necessary. This active stabilization works very well.
So that's the idea behind, you have this active stabilization that you can activate in body, so you don't have to go into the post afterwards. But of course you can, the camera record all the gyro data, so the moving, the shaking from the camera, and then you have the option to use this in the Catalyst Pro's free software to make the stabilization afterwards.
That is amazing. I saw some crazy
really
results.
Yeah, I think you have really matched the ID for the FX3 with this project, so I think that's a really handheld camera, so you can do a lot of things without thinking about the AF, I think the lighting. So you have a lot of option afterwards to make your project as you have imagined in the mind. So yeah, I think that's
spot on. Basically, this camera just allows you to go creative and have fun during shooting, and that's the important thing. What I experienced on the FX3, there's not much hesitation into the manuals, deep settings, achieving. You can go for it and have some great results, and that makes shooting with the FX3 really lovely. And guys, until end of this September, you can still win your FX3 when you join the Swiss B-roll challenge. So make your own video, impress us, and win the FX3.
That's a good point to look into the video that we have already received.
Please.
So we had a lot more of video, of course. So we have picked 3 today to look into it.
Not even so one, guys. I'm burning under my nails. Show me, Julien.
So yeah, we go for it.
What we
will
received
start with the video from Diego.
Diego.
Yes.
Show us your work, Diego. Ooh, pure Swiss. Where we are in Geneva. That's it.
I think
Here
so,
we go.
And what I really love in this video is the transition. So they're really smooth, match really good with the sound, and
beautiful transitions, one after each other. Wow. Oh, there's also some post-production work involved, Diego. There was also some hours sitting on the laptop. I see some transitions are a bit tricky. Wow, beautiful. You like it saturated? That's super colorful.
Yeah, you have a lot of color
Swiss.
here. But yeah, I think the Swiss topic is done. We see some Swiss things as well.
Thank you very much, Diego, for that lovely video. I mean, what I can say, it's pure Swiss, definitely in our B-roll challenge, completely accepted. Nice groovy sound, I can say. You're coming in a good flow, huh? And it's already the next one, Julien.
I have already the next one. This video is from Eric.
Oh, yeah.
And you see, we start in Geneva as well.
And a massive anamorphic look aerial footage.
Really
I
cinematic,
like the big guys, huh?
Beautiful drone shots, so look into it.
Ooh. Wow.
And yeah,
Look
I
at
love
this
this shot
shot.
here. So with the lighting going on,
Pure
the
commercial.
Yes, it looks like a commercial.
Wow.
I don't know if it's really a commercial or it's.
It looks like it can
done
be
for this project, but
it's in the quality that it can be. Definitely beautiful transitions. I mean, so many of them. And he likes to play with the light a lot. I mean, this shadow playing is beautiful, especially on watches.
It's really good, yeah.
Dramatic, good matching music.
Absolutely.
I mean, the music was just spot on, guys. And in this short amount of time, the maximum what can get was what you can achieve, and for a product shot, and it's pure Swiss. I mean, Swiss watch achieved, right?
Absolutely, I will say. So we see. Oh, there are two. There are Eric and Ingrid.
Thank you very much, Eric and Ingrid.
Thank you very much for this. For this video.
Beautiful done. Well
and then
done.
we go for the last one.
Ooh. What we got more? Two complete different videos, huh? You agree completely, yeah?
Absolutely. So that's the last one. This is from Tech and Film, I think. Yeah.
Tech and Film?
So it starts with Swissness, I will say.
$5 for an apple.
And a really good
oh, how nice vibes.
Sound,
oh, how cute is this?
And I love the color here, it's really
beautiful, warm, beautiful. Nice cut as well, some fast cuts. But you know what's going on there, you know, huh? Oh.
I think there are a lot of work in this video.
Look how cute. Oh, and the final shot. Oh, that's beautiful. A real cute, beautiful video.
Really beautiful. Thank you very much for this.
Thank you.
And yeah, I love really the bouquet with the, I think with the open.
Amazing.
Iris, it looks really good, yeah.
And pure Swiss. I mean, the Swiss flag. I mean, this is really cute. And you know exactly what's going on. This apple pie. I mean,
and
wow.
We have some product placement as well here. Maybe they will receive a call from a brand here.
Looks as a nice still frame at the end. To have to be honest. And I would love to taste of this apple pie a little. Huh? Like, would be nice now to taste a bit. Thank you very much. Lovely video, Julia.
Absolutely.
What do you say?
I'm really amazed about this first look that we have into all the videos that we have already received. So there, of course, there are more. But yeah, I hope you have a little bit inspiration to do your own video to win this FX3. So yeah, then we have one more thing to talk about. This is this webinar with Matteo.
Yeah, the webinar, that's for sure. With Visuals together, we're making a webinar with Matteo Atanasio, a real experienced DP. He tells a lot. He knows so much about Sony cameras. He shoots for ages. He's DP on commercials and shoot for the Freeride World Tour in the deep snow or underwater. This guy almost did anything. And you have 30 minutes then after the webinar to ask him questions what you like. So what you want more. Join the webinar. That is definitely fully interesting.
I think so. I had already the chance to talk with him a little bit to prepare the webinar, and it's a really interesting guy. So had done a lot of different work. So I think it would be really interesting to hear a little bit how this big production is going on, to have a little bit behind the scene insights of this. And yeah, as we have said, to have the chance at the end to ask some questions. I think that's really interesting. And I think this webinar will be handled into two languages, French and Swiss German.
We will do a French version and a Swiss German version, exactly.
And you can find all information, I think, on your Visuals.
It's all on the website, visuals.ch. Stay tuned or go on Instagram. Anything will be uploaded there. And there is exactly the place where you can join the Swiss B-roll challenge now. Win your FX3. You have still time till end of the September to win your FX3. You have just to join the Swiss B-roll challenge and create your own video. Go creative, go mad, and do your thing.
Nothing to add.
Nothing to add, guys. Join it, and hopefully we see your videos soon.